Welcome to week 5. We are almost halfway through the quarter. I can hardly believe it. It's been great to engage with many of you in all different ways through the conversations with Steve and Rachel that we've had every week. I hope that you've been able to make that. And I know some of you can't. We're trying to adjust in different times, and hopefully that'll work for your schedule at some point. If that doesn't work for you, Rachel and I are available to you through phone call, through email, through Zoom. We're more than happy to stay connected with you. We want you to feel as though you're part of our group and that you're part of Fuller. And so just know that that's a commitment that we have toward you. This week, we have some exciting things that we're going to talk about. As you notice, each of the weeks we've been building and sort of giving this bigger picture of how we might turn and conceptualize youth ministry. And I think that's really important. I think we've talked about it before as we've talked about practical theology, that for us to run at one thing after another with ways that aren't systemic, or if they're random, or if we sort of jump at one thing from the next. What this does is it really tires our communities out, tires our students out, tires our leaders out, and people begin to pull back a little bit, kind of going, is this for real? Or are we going to make another turn that I have to adjust for down the road? So a thoughtfulness that comes with the way that we do ministry not only is good youth ministry, but I think it's good formational ministry, because we want to help people, whether they're serving, whether they're students, however they're connected with our communities, be able to have and trust you in helping them take their next faithful step. Now, part of that is even in our faith development. And what I want to unpack with you this week is this idea of faith and faithing. I think it's going to open up for you some interesting ways to sort of think about how we think about discipleship, how we think about faith and doubt. And I think there are hopeful ways of approaching this that gets us away from the young people are leaving the faith or chucking God or anything like that. I think there's some better ways for us to think about it that hopefully will give hope not only to you, but to your students and even to parents who are sometimes worried about their kids. We're also going to talk about the environments that we can cultivate where faithing can thrive, and that'll be another lecture that I'll give you as well. You have a discussion post this week, and then your working group summary. You've done this before, so it should be a little bit familiar this time around. I just want to encourage you to talk with each other earlier rather than later to find out who's going to be writing the summary or how you're going to do that as a team, and that'll just be great. This is good work of you working together, and I love it because I think it synthesizes some of your best ideas, and then I get to read them and learn from you as well. So do that. You'll be great. I hope that you enjoy the readings this week, and I hope that you lean into this subject matter that isn't just about faithing for young people. It's about our own faithing as well. And I hope that perhaps it gives you hope and opens you up to you becoming more who God has called you to be, and to see the world through Jesus' eyes in a more compassionate way. So have a great week. Glad to be in this with you. And until we see each other again, God's grace and peace.